Hey friends, welcome to Jersey Concept Friday. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. If you're new, my name is Neil, and every single Friday on this channel, we look at Jersey concepts from you guys, the community, your jersey designs, your uniform designs, helmets, whatever we do, we look at your work. That's really the intention of all of these videos. It's all about you guys. That's what this video is. We've got a bit of a new designer, I think. I don't recognize the name. Paulette, GRFX, not sure. I've looked at almost 3,000 jersey concepts in the last 2 years. My memory isn't great with names either, so I apologize if we've already looked at your work, but I have looked at these. This isn't a ranking video, or this isn't a reaction video. This is a ranking video, so I've looked at these ahead of time, and I've ranked them 34 to 1. My least favorite to favorite, not 32 to 1, 34 to 1. We've got two bonus teams in here, two teams that don't actually exist in the NHL, and I can't wait to show them to you. Like, there's some really cool branding options and stuff going on here. So let's get into this, actually. Number 34, starting off with my least favorite, is going to be the Vancouver Canucks. So here's the thing. I like the striping on the arm. Hold on. Gotta get comfy. You know the drill. I like the striping on the arm. I think the green is too aggressive. It's too vibrant. It's almost distracting vibrant. It's not complementary, I don't think. I think it was a little bit desaturated, more closer to like a mint green instead of like their traditional green. I think I would like this a lot more, but that green is just too overpowering for me personally. Number 33, Pittsburgh. So there's things I really like about this jersey. What? There's things I really like about this jersey and things I really don't like about this jersey. The shoulders, love the shoulders, okay? Black coming through the neck, no differentiation of color here. Black starting right here on the edge and coming all the way over and down a little bit. Just having that black swatch of color at the top is great. Things I don't like, the yellow. You guys know this if you're familiar with the channel. I don't like yellow primary jerseys, and that's really what it comes down to with this concept. I think if we could change, I mean, I don't know what you change the yellow to. I don't know. I'd make it honestly the middle of the jersey black and either keep the bottom of the sleeves yellow or make those black as well, but keep the striping. I do like the striping. Maybe close to Boston though. Number 32, my Montreal Canadiens. And again, it comes down to color here. I kind of like conceptually, I kind of like where you're going with the using a little bit of a different shade of blue. This is almost like sky blue. So I would definitely darken this down a little bit. It is way too bright. The logo just gets destroyed here by the contrast between that harsh deep red and then the really bright blue. So I would definitely change that, but I like where you're going. I think there's potential here for sure. Number 31, we got the Edmonton Oilers. I don't mind the neck. I don't mind the striping. The logo looks okay. I like the update to the logo. The numbers look okay. I just felt it was a fairly generic. I guess I've seen a lot of Edmonton Oilers concepts that I've seen better, whether it's uniforms or jerseys. Number 30, the Vegas Golden Knights. So we got no red here. And the reason I rank this low isn't because I dislike it. It's because it's so close to the current home jersey. I'm not going to say home jersey. I'm going to say current home jersey because there's a new one coming next year. If you want more news on that, please go watch the video I posted the other day. So strictly because it looks like something that already exists almost identically, I had to rank it low. I love the socks, so the socks are awesome. Number 29, the Washington Capitals. Kind of like the Pittsburgh one. There's things I really like about this and things I don't. I don't mind the jersey being primarily red with those blue shoulders. I think the blue shoulders look good. I like the updated shoulder patch. But the stars along the bottom of the middle of the jersey, it's too repetitive or they're too big or something. It becomes very distracting. They're almost the primary element of the jersey, not the logo. So I would definitely remove those. Keep the blue stripe on there though, but just remove the stars. Allow the blue stripe to kind of bleed down into the pants because the pants are nice. And at the bottom of the pants, we got some like a little thin red stripe that allows to flow down into the red socks. So really good like formation of color here. Just remove the stripes for me. Or the stars rather. Number 28, the Tampa Bay Lightning. So color swap, or not color swap, color change a little bit, specifically with the blue. We changed the shade. I think that's a good decision to differentiate it from the Toronto Maple Leafs. The socks, look at the socks. So the top of the socks are black, and then that kind of flows up into the black pants, which is great. So good flow here. Keeping the lightning bolt on the pants was a good decision. Changing the color was a good decision. I don't love the primary logo chosen though. I think it's too... I don't know. It looks like I don't know. It looks like superhero-y or something. I don't know. It's almost too stylish or something. I'm not a fan of it. Number 27, the New Jersey Devils. This is essentially probably what the alternate should have been for the most part. I like the updated logo on the shoulder. It's very modern. And then the primary logo is the best part of this jersey, just how it's been updated a little bit. Paulette GRFX, I'm not sure if you've updated these logos yourself or you've gotten them off the internet, but just a really good call out to that logo. It's very modernized. It's not different, it's not that much different than the one that exists, but just a couple little notches taken out and a couple little things being changed really makes this a modern logo. So I like the update there. Number 25, we got the Ottawa Senators and the pants. Look at those pants. I kind of like them. I think there's some potential there. I think the jersey is a little bit busy with the pattern. I'd almost make it like 50% transparency or something, or 50% transparent, not transparency. Listen, it's a long day, okay? It's Friday. It's been a long day. I'm stumbling over my words a little bit. The shoulder patch is awesome. I love what's going on up in the shoulders. That shoulder patch is phenomenal. It's a call out back to the O logo, to the Centennial Class, or not Centennial Classic, the 100 Classic jersey, and then an original jersey as well. Keeping the S in there, keeping the pattern, like beautiful shoulder patch up there from what I can tell. I like the socks as well, the pattern there, but just almost too much going on in the jersey as far as striping and pattern. Number 25, the Philadelphia Flyers. I was conflicted with this one because I liked how simple it was. It's essentially a two-tone jersey. I like the socks a lot. I like the pants a lot. I like the striping at the bottom of the jersey and the top of the jersey, but I felt like the striping on the arm was not needed. I would literally remove all the striping off of the arm near the elbow and call it a day. I think that would drastically improve the jersey. It just feels out of place for me. I think this would be a very nice, clean two-tone jersey if that was removed off the arm. Number 24, the Dallas Stars. So I was conflicted again kind of with this one. I didn't know how to kind of really form a final decision on the arms. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What do you guys think of the arms? Do you think something like this could work for Dallas, where you have like the star in there, but it kind of extends the stripe upward to meet the angle of the star, the top of the star? What do you guys think of that? I'm not sure how that would convey on a physical, real jersey, but would love to know your thoughts on that. Help me decide. The pants are awesome. I love the number on the pants. And the neck, I would definitely change the neck. It looks like a referee neck. So it's too referee stripey. So I would change that. Number 23, the Carolina Hurricanes. I like the shoulders. I like the striping in behind the numbers on the arms. That's cool. I don't actually, I love the pattern on the jerseys. I don't think I like the pattern on this one. I would remove it from the bottom middle of the jersey. The pants can remain, the socks are fine, the helmet's fine. Just remove the pattern from me. Number 22, the Chicago Blackhawks. This is a direction that I would like to see them go as far as color. I want a regular Chicago Blackhawks, or a variation of it, jersey. Not a Winter Classic black jersey. Just to take the same logo. I don't care if the logo's been updated on this. That means nothing to me. I'm fine with the current logo. Take the current logo, keep the striping exactly that's going on here, and just make this an alternate. I would buy this so quickly. I have no idea. Number 21. Oh, snap. This is bold. I love this. Neil, you just, if you love this, why is it ranked 21st? How can you rank this 21st and then say you love it? Here's the thing. I do love this. That is a genuine statement. But it's not realistic, okay? I don't think it's realistic, and because it's not realistic, I can't justify ranking it high. I know something like this would not happen, but I want something like this to happen. I like the purple. There's not enough of it in sports in general. That mint green is great. It contrasts nicely with the purple and nicely with the black. It's almost like a black light jersey in a way or something. It's very almost spooky, or I can't really describe it. I like the skates. I like the gloves. The socks are awesome, and the pants too. This is a great uniform. I just don't think it's realistic, and I thought people would be upset if I ranked it quite high, but I secretly love this. Number 20, the Arizona Coyotes. I felt everything was great about this uniform except for the Kachina pattern at the bottom of the jersey. The neck is fine. They already used that there. The arm is done okay. The pants, I love it on the pants and the socks as well. But I just feel it makes it so busy to have it in the middle of the jersey. I would rather just have the color be solid coming down into the pants. Personal preference. Don't think I'm right or wrong. Just what I think about this one. Number 19, the Boston Bruins. I like this one a lot because it's just super simple. I don't know if it's an improvement to the alternate with the B, the black one, but it's definitely as good, I would say. I like the shoulders. The shoulders here are done nicely. They're done different than the home, different than the other jersey, the Winter Classic jersey. It almost reminds me of the New York Rangers a little bit away in the away jerseys. So I like what Paulette GRFX has done here. Good decision. Number 18, Detroit. I thought this was okay. I kind of put it in the middle. That's the most typical Neil thing to do here on this channel, is to not really have a strong opinion on a Detroit jersey or uniform and just throw it in the middle somewhere. And that's essentially what I've done here. For full transparency, it's okay. I think I like their home jersey a little bit more, but this is fine. Or the uniform, rather. This is fine. Number 17, the St. Louis Blues. Great uniform. I like the differentiation of color in the socks. You've got a darker blue up top, split with the striping, or the yellow striping, or the pinstriping, and then the lighter blue down below. That's nice. The classic style logo on the front. Classic, but also modern at the same time. I actually kind of like that updated logo look a little bit. Not too crazy on the pants. I don't necessarily hate them, but I almost feel like that the buckle shouldn't be a different color. I think it's almost distracting, maybe a bit in a way, but I guess it would be covered by the jersey, so it wouldn't really matter. I think the numbers look great on that blue. Moving on to number 16, Seattle. Essentially, this was very close to the jersey that currently exists, so I decided to kind of put it right in the middle. I like the red that's in there, a little bit more red than that's on their normal uniforms, so that's nice. Just a nice looking uniform. Number 15, the Islanders. Definitely in the minority in this one, I think. If you guys were ranking these, I think the majority of you guys would have this pretty low. Guys and girls, by the way. So there's some girls who watch this channel. 8%, 92% of you are male, and 8 are female. But this jersey goes hard, and I don't think a lot of people are going to like this just because it goes so hard. But I appreciate the boldness of this jersey. I like the orange pants. I like how the bottom of the jersey is orange and it bleeds down into the orange pants. I like the curvature of the striping on the socks. The skates are cool. The gloves are cool. I don't love the logo, but I really like everything else, and I would fully support the switch to an alternate uniform, not a home. I would not want to see this for a full-time home. Islanders fans, I'm with you there, okay? But an alternate, I could entertain that. Number 14, we got the Colorado Avalanche, and I like the continuation of kind of that mountain design at the bottom of the jersey, but changing the top and the arms as well. I think this would work okay, and I usually don't like thick necks like that. There's a big solid thick stripe of blue up there. Typically, I don't like that, but because there's such a large colorization of blue along the bottom of the jersey, I think it's okay to have a bit of the same color thickness at the top. It helps provide balance vertically top to bottom. The pants are excellent as well, and kind of an inverse call out to the mountains at the bottom of there, which bleeds down into the socks nicely. So I think this is a well put together uniform. Number 13, the Calgary Flames. I thought this one was so interesting. I couldn't justify putting it in the top 10 because of the socks. I don't think the socks are super realistic, but the jersey specifically, I thought was well done. I've seen a ton of Calgary Flames concepts, and people try to utilize gradients, and I would say 95% of the time it doesn't work. This is one of the few times where I actually do think that the gradient is quite nice in this one. It's just subtle. It's done so nicely that it almost looks like a stripe. Like at first glance, you almost don't know that it's a gradient. But then you appreciate it once you've seen it, and you're like, oh, it kind of tricked me a little bit. I like that. So I like the decision to put the gradient in there. Number 12, the Columbus Blue Jackets, a bit of a rebrand overall. The font is different. There's a big chevron on the arm, keeping the star on the bottom of the arm like they do in the regular jersey, so I like that. The pinstriping remains, which is nice. Shoulder patch remains, updated logo in the middle. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. I think the current one is better, actually. I might get some heat for that, but the pants are really what sells this for me. I love the pants, just the pinstriping coming down there and a bit of logos on each side. Thought that was really cool. Number 11, Nashville. Pretty much a perfect alternate jersey for me, or maybe even Stadium Series of, it's just, maybe Winter Classic. I'm not sure. I guess that's the Winter Classic logo, but it doesn't totally feel like a Winter Classic to me. I like the neck. I like the striping. I like the fact that it's not using gold or yellow as the primary color. It's becoming the secondary color. That's the best decision in my mind. So overall, I think this is a really, really good concept. Number 10, the Toronto Maple Leafs. Great uniform. Like, subtle change. It's not that different than the one that exists, but I like the change of the striping that comes across like this section right at the elbow, and pushing it down and just kind of changing it a little bit. Keeping it at the bottom of the sleeves gives some classicness to it. So I like that little change. It's very insignificant, but I kind of think it changes the jersey quite a bit. So I really wanted to award that decision. Sometimes little subtle changes can make a big impact. At least I think so. Number 9, the New York Rangers. I like the color change here, or maybe not color change, but color callback to the 90s Liberty jersey, but with the same current logo. Added some striping at the front of the shoulder like they do in the away jersey. The pants, keeping with the red pants, because the Rangers actually use red pants at home, so that's very accurate here by the designer. Socks are good, gloves are good. I like the back of the jersey as well. Like it all looks really good. I like this one a lot. Number 8, San Jose. Different logo. I've always struggled with that because I'm such a big fan of the San Jose Sharks logo, the primary one, but that one's good too. Like that alternate logo is so good. I would like to see it on a jersey, and that there's a color change with the teal. It's not so much a teal now. It's almost approaching like mint green, but that contrasts nicely with the orange. I don't mind the striping change. And yeah, I don't know what a home jersey though, but an alternate for sure. Number 7, the Florida Panthers. Okay, so this is basically an inverse of the home jersey, and I fully support it. Like this should exist. I would definitely buy it. I think the home jersey is better though. So even though these are all home jersey themed, like it says on the bottom right, I think this would be a better alternate jersey. It would play nicely into the brand. It's not identical to the home, but it's quite close. So yeah, this is a good decision here. Number 6, the first fake non-real team, the Houston Outlaws. So here's what I like. There's definitely one thing I don't like. There's a lot I like. Here's what I like. Color. I got to talk about the color first. So when we think about design and coming up with brands and stuff, you have to think about color relationships, what's complementary, what's not complementary, and color families as well. Seattle took a bit of a unique approach where they kind of dove head into an entire color family. There's 2 shades of blue. I think maybe there's even 3 shades of blue. I can't even remember. Where's the jersey? Yeah, look at this jersey. Okay. We've got 1 shade of blue, another shade of blue, and then this teal kind of greenish color, which is, they're all in the same family, right? So Paul at GRFX took kind of the same approach, kind of dove right into a color family here. We've got a really deep, almost brown, but with a bit of hint of red in there, make kind of maroon burgundy kind of style, like a really dark maroon burgundy. And then you've got the deep red, which is the primary color of the jersey, and then the tertiary color, which is the brighter red. So all these colors are kind of in the same family, and they all work. It makes a really cohesive uniform for the most part. Now, the number font is also excellent. That's another thing I wanted to call out, is the number font. I love that. It feels very appropriate. I like the name as well. Having Houston as a city for our future NHL city is very plausible, I think. So I like that. The name is great. I don't like the logo, and I'll tell you why. That is the most NHL game generic creative team logo I've ever seen. In fact, I think I've seen that logo probably 1,000 times, or at least a variation of it. It's overused, and I think a better logo could probably be used on this jersey. The numbers, the stylistic nature of the number is so old. The logo is so modern, they clash. So I would actually prefer to see a more classic style logo on this jersey on a team called the Outlaws, because that's if you play into the personality and characterization of the team Outlaws, we're going back, like a cowboy kind of thing. So let's not use a modern logo, I don't think. Not too stylized logo. It could be very simple. That's the only thing I don't like. So let's move on to the next one. Number 5, the Buffalo Sabres. Not much to say here. This is essentially very close to their current home jersey. It's really hard to screw up a Buffalo uniform. They've got great colors, a great logo, great history, and pretty much every concept from Buffalo I see that I like. Number 4, the Minnesota Wild. I love this, and I don't know if everyone was going to agree with me. So kind of like that Dallas jersey, I asked for your opinion. I'm going to call you back here for this one. How do you feel about the blue in this one? Because I really like it. I got looking at the blue and the relationship with the green, and I thought that they really balanced nicely. And then the relationship with the yellow and the sun in the middle, I thought that looks amazing. And also with the blue with the off-white, I thought that was maybe even better than the first 2 colors. So I love the decision to kind of have that tertiary color in here be the blue and be really complementary and kind of a standout feature of this entire uniform. And there's no white in here. It's all off-white. So great decision here. I think overall it's very different than everything that I've seen before for the Wild, and I would fully support, maybe not a home jersey, maybe not permanent, but an alternate uniform for sure. Just a really cool take on the Minnesota Wild. Number 3, the LA Kings, and this is so damn good. Like, this is amazing. Just white coming from the neck all the way across, and down, and the arms all the way down. It just feels so clean. Like there's a lot going on. There's shoulder patches. There's a weird arm design that like splits. And at the bottom of the jersey, there's striping, and the pants, there's a bunch of stuff going on, and the socks as well. So like overall, this is an extremely busy uniform. But at the same time, at least for me, it feels clean. I think it's all the white on the shoulders. It's just not something that we see very often. I think there's the Washington alternate that uses white shoulders. There's the Colorado alternate that uses white shoulders. What else? Can't think of another one. But anyways, there's not enough white shoulders in the NHL on home or dark jerseys. So this is great. And also the colors. I mean, the colors have to come back. The logo, I also really like the logo there on the purple and on the white. Looks good. Number 2, our next fake team. I really wanted to put this number 1, but I couldn't justify branding this video an NHL ranking video and having a non-NHL team actually first. So I've decided to put a second. We got the Maine Puffins. Points taken off for Maine being a team because I don't think that's very realistic, although I would love it because I live in New Brunswick and Maine's just literally like 45-minute drive from me to get into the United States, into Maine. So I would love it if there was a team in Maine. The name Puffins, you might think that's a little bit silly, but Puffins is a very popular bird up here, and it's also endangered, I believe. So I like the call out to that. The colors are so good. So kind of like I talked about with the Outlaws and Seattle, same kind of color family. A darker blue, a lighter blue, the white complements nicely. Then switches color family a little bit, and you got an orange and a yellow. Orange and blue complement well together. Yellow and blue complement well together. So there's just a wonderful relationship of color overall in this jersey, whether it's the pants, the jersey itself, the helmet, even the little bit of orange in the helmet. Like it all looks so good. The jersey is designed very well. The inaugural patch season up there is so cool as well. I don't even mind the logo. Like it's very modern, but the Puffins isn't an old school team like the Outlaws was. Puffins could be a very modern team, so I like the modernization of the logo. Just overall, I thought it was a really, really cool branding creation here. Very well done. And number 1, the Winnipeg Jets, because this has to exist. Like, how does this not exist yet? We got both alternates, which are amazing. We got the reverse retro, which is amazing. But can we get something like this, which is a call out to one of the original jerseys? I'm not going to comment on the logo other than say that I'd be okay with the original one, or I would be okay with this one on it, the modern one or the new one. But the jersey itself, the uniform itself, this has to happen. This would be one of the most popular jerseys among collectors. I think Winnipeg fans would like this a lot, and the uniform looks so good. So Paulette GRFX, this is my favorite. It is ranked number 1. Thank you so much for sending those in. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like button. And of course, if you guys want to come up with designs exactly like this, well, not exactly like this, but if you want to use this template, this is an awesome template. You can go to sportstemplates.net, use code post save yourself 10% off and get this exact same template. And there are other templates on the site as well, not just hockey, football, baseball, basketball, soccer, all over the place. And there's even some new templates coming down the pipeline as well. So keep your ear to the ground. And I'll be sure to share some rumblings of some new templates coming down the pipeline to you guys. Coming very soon, actually, I think. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe button. Listen, this is a long video. We're at over 20 minutes. If you made it this far in the video and you're not subscribed, you gotta hit the subscribe button, okay? But if you did enjoy this video, please hit the like button. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow or possibly Sunday. Not sure if there's gonna be a video tomorrow on Saturday, but I'll talk to you soon for sure. Adios.